Okay.
Okay. Hello. Welcome back to the second episode of the second or third. I'm not sure which order we're posting these in of the Herocast. Where
Absolutely. The new Herocast. Last week we talked about the advantages of pesticides, and this week we're going to be talking about Spider-Man 2.
yeah. So this is
Yippee.
this is a spoiler podcast. So if you have not played Spider-Man 2 or don't want it spoiled, then do not
Click off.
Yeah, click off. Go watch the other episode, the spoiler-free podcast for this week. If you wanna, yeah. Anyway,
don't.
or don't.
I love how we're in that awkward phase. Star hits the start recording button and completely forgets how to speak like a normal human being.
Shut up.
Real.
Okay. Anyway, so Spider-Man 2. What are your thoughts on it?
My
you can go
thoughts,
hell.
it was a very, very good game. It definitely lived up to my expectations, and I love every single bit of it that isn't named Act 3.
Correct. Yeah. Act 3 for the most part was my issue as well. I don't like. If I'm okay, I'm just gonna name drop. I hated Anti-Venom. I really hated that part.
Yeah, you can name drop. This is the spoiler cast.
No, I know. It just felt weird being the first one to name drop.
Yeah, no, I
but-
hate Anti-Venom, but as much as I hate the Anti-Venom suit, I hate Evolved more.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Wait more?
Evolved.
The Evolved suit.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, that suit was fucking ass.
Yeah, apparently it's came out like it's official that it was a brand deal for Nike to have that be Miles's like final suit in the game, which kind of fucking sucks that they sold out like that. But you know, whatever. I really like the way that they incorporated the different aspects of Venom's character, like having Scream show up and be like some of the symbiote offspring, having Agent Venom show up for a little bit.
Yeah,
and
that
of
was
course
really
having Anti-Venom there. I don't think all of them were handled amazingly, but I like that this was the symbiote focused game and there was a lot of symbiote based things.
Yeah, because we're probably not going to get any more later. So, like, I'm glad they did Carnage, because we're probably not going to get, like, after this symbiote saga wraps up, like, we're probably not going to see them ever again.
Well, it wouldn't make sense, and because they basically all died. I mean, the hive mind is still there, and obviously Carnage
Or
was set up
maybe
for
the
DLC.
hive mind isn't there, and that's why Carnage is going to be so much crazier.
Could be. I mean, honestly, I really like Tony Todd as Venom. I think by far he's my favorite adaptation of Venom.
Yeah, agreed.
A voice actor in general. I still hear Zoom every time I hear his voice, which is weird, but I mean,
Zoom's awesome as well.
he's amazing. I mean, not talking about the finale of The Flash, but
Well, no,
Hey, I was
no,
the
I'm
one
just
who
talking
mentioned
about
the
season
CW.
2, Zoom.
yeah, 100%. Season 2 was perfect
Yeah,
with Zoom.
it's like Zoom has got to be one of my favorite redesigns of a character ever, because like he's nothing like that. Like that Zoom is basically like completely original, and it's like so good.
And then again, in the comics, Professor Zoom is Wally's Reverse Flash.
And he
So it does. I mean,
it just looks like
Yeah.
Reverse Flash. It's not
How
creative
the
at
fuck
all.
did we
Guys.
get on the Flash?
Shut up. Okay, anyway, so Act 3, the more I think about it, the more I realize that I don't actually hate Act 3. I hate the suits. Like, the
Yes.
suits is what makes it feel wrong to me.
oh, what the hell? Scar.
What?
That the Black Panther just looks so weird to me with the ears.
Okay, I was gonna find I was gonna show something, but I can't remember where it actually is.
But what did you dislike about the symbiote thing? Cause did you like Scream Hal?
I definitely liked Scream, and I liked having her be MJ. Like that was a really uncomfortable in a good way, like boss fight and cutscene with Harry in the house and everything.
Oh my god, I thought you were gonna get something totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see the picture, the video I sent in Spider-Man?
Yeah, they did not need to frame it out like that. I'm gonna be real.
went devious.
They did not have to go and do all that. But
yeah, if you don't know, the way they frame it, it basically looks like Venom is going to force MJ to
audio listeners
give
love
him
me to
a
death. MJ gave
BJ.
Venom a blowjob.
Yeah, MJ the BJ. DJ from MJ. Yeah. Anyway,
I enjoyed her being in the game. I kind of wish we got some more representation from the other symbiotes, like maybe having a poison suit for Peter, or just something along those lines. Like I feel like that could have been expanded upon more. I feel like my main issue with things like not really Agent Venom, because Agent Venom was a cool like one and done for that mission. But I think my main issue with the symbiote offspring being there in Anti-Venom is it doesn't feel like enough time was dedicated to them. I feel like Act 3 should have been definitely expanded a little bit further to fully flesh out the ideas that they had, because everything feels a little like rushed and clumsy in Act 3, where they were like taking their time and letting everything breathe in Act 1 and especially Act 2, and then Act 3 is like, all right, we gotta wrap it up, let's go.
yeah. So one thing I want to say while I'm over here is there's a funny bug. I already showed how. They didn't fix it, did they? No, they didn't. So basically, if you do this, which looks completely normal, it's very cool, you're now stuck.
Oh, I've never seen this.
Yeah, gotta stop those hunters before they hurt someone, guys.
Yeah, this game could have used like just a little bit longer in the oven. I don't think it should have been like delayed or anything, but like it could have used a couple more minutes baking.
Well, I think they were. I mean, from a developer standpoint, I think. I don't know. Oh my god, you are totally bugged. I definitely think like I didn't have many bugs during my playthrough. Like I remember, I think it was either Hal or Gilly DM'd me saying that they got the glow effect on all suits.
That was Gilly. I never had
Okay.
that bug happen to me.
Yeah. So like, for any suit, whether Miles or Peter, their suit was just it was just a light source, and it was bright as hell. But I never got the spider cube
I think
bug.
I'm running faster than I normally do.
Oh my god.
I never got the spider cube. If anything, I did like the biggest thing I had to do was like restart my game. Like I crashed like 6 times because of, I think 3 of them were because of the super slingshots, which were so funny. I would just go absurdly fast. But I don't know what else.
Yeah, my first playthrough wasn't that buggy. I got soft locked on a bench because I tried to talk to MJ, and she just held me there. She trapped me in her woman speaking genjutsu, and I got stuck in a wall as Peter and started swimming, and that was basically all the bugs that I had. Oh, and I tried to do the photography, or like the photo side mission, photo help I think it's actually called. I got gaslit. The photo help side mission, and I was Spider Cube during that instead of young Peter, so I was just an invisible cube riding a bike.
Oh, am I still broken? I am.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, my second playthrough is definitely a little bit more buggy. You remember the limo scene with JJ? I think I sent the video in our group chat. The sound just echoed. Yeah, I think the game needed a little bit more to cook. A little bit more time.
Just a smidge. Otherwise, this is a very
Wait.
polished.
Why are there dumpsters inside of the building?
I think the bigger question is, why are you sliding like
they
that?
put dumpsters inside of the building.
You don't know what goes through the mind of the people in Insomniac, because I mean, they sold out their new main Spider-Man for a cash grab, and they put dumpsters in a building. So shit happens.
Yeah, I definitely enjoyed the story. I'd probably rate the game myself like a 9.7, 9.8. I don't know, like, I think, if anything, I don't think it'll win Game of the Year, but I really hope that Yuri...
I think it had a really good chance of winning Game of the Year if they didn't put it out. If they delayed it, like honestly, just a week, I think it would have gotten Game of the Year.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think Yuri is definitely gonna win is it an award? Is that what award or medal? I don't know. I hope he wins
Award.
something for his voice acting, because
Yeah,
his
Not the
voice acting in this game
Olympics.
was fantastic.
he did do a great job, but having played
Look, even more Adidas.
having played Baldur's Gate 3 in this game, I definitely think Game of the Year should be Baldur's Gate 3. But I will not be upset if this game somehow sneaks it out through the ravenous power of the Spider-Man fan base.
Oh yeah, 100%. I definitely. They are so. They're gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I also don't think that bike's supposed to be there. It just disappears if you get like a foot away from where it spawns.
This game is really amazing. Like, if I had to rate it, I couldn't rate it as a package deal because like the gameplay is completely like a 10 out of 10, and the story in Act 1 and Act 2 is a complete 10 out of 10. It's literally just Act 3 that's like a 6 out of 10. It is
And
like
Yeah.
I don't think
comically
we'd care that much about Act 3. I feel like Act 3 wouldn't be that big of a deal if it was without the suits, because like the first and even Miles has a lot of issues with his story, where it's just basically like way too close to the first game. Like I don't really have any problems with that,
I mean, how is it? I mean,
because I feel like
Miles-
the two suits at the end just kind of highlight all of the little issues that Act 3 has.
You know,
Oh.
I wouldn't harp on the suits so much if you could change them during the final cutscenes, and like, I know it's not just you that's harping on the suits, because I was watching a streamer play and she was like, I love this scene and I love these moments, but God, these suits are really taking me out of the moment. So like, it
I
really
saw a
is
poll on
huge
YouTube
thing.
and it was like, do you like the evolved suit? Yes or no. It was there was like 1,000, 2,000 votes on it or something. 99% of them did not like it.
Yeah, I don't think there's a soul alive that likes the evolved suit, and you know what? Shit happens.
No, I've definitely
And
seen
it's
some
like
people who like the evolved suit.
it's like
Yeah,
it wouldn't be that
they
bad if it
gotta
wasn't the
progress.
canon suit, and like I wanted to see
Exactly.
like classic Spider-Man and classic Miles fight Venom, just like in all the trailers
Yes.
and in the statue that I paid $200 for, and in like all of like the art for the game. But instead we got whatever in the world that evolved suit is, and the anti-Venom suit.
Well, I'm gonna be fully honest. Story-wise, I think Anti-Venom was handled pretty decently. The suit sucks.
I don't think so. I disagree because I think it makes. I don't like its implications in the future, and I think it doesn't like it feels
Oh,
weird for him to keep a symbiote after the game's over.
I totally agree. I 100% agree with you, but from a standpoint where Peter has the power to heal his friends after everything that happened with the first game, like he finally got the choice to save Harry compared to like he had to make the choice to lose May. I
They
think that
still
was
could have done that without doing the anti-venom suit.
Oh,
I
they
think
could
what
have
would have
totally
been
done it.
better was to not done the anti-venom suit at all. Maybe if they really wanted it, put it as a selectable
As-
suit.
Yeah.
That's special like the other suits are, with like the changing
Make it a
color of
suit
the
style.
tentacles, making it change the colors of the tendrils if you're using it, and then just
want
make
that
it
feature.
so, and then just like make it so like once you beat the game, then you get access to the symbiote abilities back. But for that, because it's not that
That is
long of
one
a
thing I can
section.
give to the anti-venom suit. That is one thing I can give to the anti-venom suit, is that they made it make sense why it's there. Like, I like the reason it's there being it's like the negative symbiote because Martin Lee gave his power to it. I think that is a satisfying way to bring it into the story.
Yeah, I don't
But
think that's
I
a
don't
terrible
think it
way,
should
but
have
I
stayed
don't.
around.
Yeah, I think the better thing to do would have just been not have the anti-venom suit exist, have something else happen there, and then just for that small section, because you honestly don't have like it's not a large section of the game that you would be playing without the symbiote. And for the story, I think most people wouldn't care, especially if you just get the symbiote back afterwards.
Well, it does. I do like that it makes sense post story for Peter to have the symbiote powers because he keeps the suit. So I like that makes sense, but it's kind of like it's the silver lining on the car
Yeah,
crash,
but
really.
and then you
Like,
think about it, like
it
it
may
doesn't
suck,
make
but at
sense
least
for
it makes
Peter to
sense.
be. It doesn't make sense for Peter to be swinging around anyway post story.
Yeah.
But
I don't
like
want him to retire.
I don't like. Oh my god! I only just noticed it. How that bugs me. So like,
What?
so starting off with the suit, it doesn't like. I saw someone say that it looks like the torso sucked all the detail out of the rest of the body, and I like that because it's funny. Because they kind of does. The legs and the mask are so plain, it really does look like the body just like sucked the detail out of it. Because it's so detailed in the middle. Like
I
there's
really
this like
don't like that spider.
yeah, the spider doesn't look like a spider because it doesn't look like it has like, and like in other styles you can kind of like see it a bit better. Where like you actually like this one, it looks a little bit more like a spider, but in this one it just looks like it only has 4 legs instead of 8. I don't dislike the arm like going down because I think if like you combined this suit and gave it like maybe gave the red on the arms like this effect, that actually could look cool.
I'm gonna I forget what suit it was. I think it was the 10th anniversary one. But one of the suit styles, yeah, the purple suit style for the anniversaries. I just like that color, like that gradual color change. I hate that
Yeah, they
middle
have a
one,
few
that
of
the red
those.
one. I hate that like all
This
red
one?
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that.
I like
Like,
this
I don't
one
mind the
'cause I
red
like
one.
the design, but I don't really like the pink.
But I mean, with Miles, I'm kind of happier with his designs in this game. I don't know, like I'm really happy we got Tasm 2 in the No Way Home because oh my god, it finally ended the debate on the gold logo. It finally ended it. But I don't know, like I feel like they could have picked a lot of different other suits for the game.
I'm pretty happy with
Big-
the suit selection. There's so many suits that I want to use that it's like I don't really even know what to do.
also, can we talk about the MCU suits? Like, why couldn't they have just been suit styles? Just make an MCU suit, right? And have like multiple styles. Because how many MCU suits are there? There's integrated.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait.
Because Homemade's in this game,
1,
isn't
2,
it? No.
3, 4. It
Yeah,
is.
it is.
5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8. There's 8.
Okay. Guess what? Make 8 suit styles. I don't give a shit.
Well,
Okay,
they could have just made the upgraded suit, the black and gold suit, and the hybrid suit style, since they're canonically the same suit.
Yeah.
But like, or maybe they could have just made the hybrid suit because it looks more like the. Yeah, they messed up the MCU suits in like big ways. Like, why did they rename the Stark suit? They also have not fixed the webbing on it. There is no webbing.
Is there none?
I mean, there's like where the webbing should be, but there's not actually like a webbing like render there. So
yeah,
it's just
especially if you go to
just
the
look at this.
upgraded suit.
I
look,
can't
the
see
webbing's
them because I'm
actually,
watching
like-
it through your stream, but
Alright, well,
yeah.
there's like no webbing
I'll look
on
at
the
later.
upgraded classic.
I'll take your word for it.
And like, why did they name it the upgrade classic instead of Stark? And then they also made the hybrid suit bluer, which makes it look a lot worse.
Did they make it bluer?
Yeah, it's bluer than it was in the last game.
Jesus Christ. And so, like Insomniac, you definitely cooked with the story. But like,
I love the symbiote suit though.
oh my god, it looks so nice. Insomniac, I want to work for you one day, so I'm not gonna talk too much down on you. But like, there could have been some different choices made. And I'm kind of like, I don't know. Yeah. Insomniac, you could have cooked more.
I definitely love this game so much, and I think it's significantly better than the first 2 games in almost every way. but there were some interesting creative
I-
decisions behind the scenes.
I
but
honestly
I feel
don't-
like a lot of them are just perceived as unforgivable as they are because that they did so good with the first game, and Miles was just like a little bit of a step down, but like a good enough step up in other regards that it was received relatively well. But I feel like this game was held to such an unrealistic standard, and honestly I'm surprised it's been received as well as it has, because it almost met expectations that people had. But I feel like if the first game was like okay, then the third act of this game wouldn't be received as negatively as it has.
But
I love the demon wings. I love that, but everything else about the Act 3, I'm like, Jesus Christ, what the hell did they do? Like the set pieces, the
don't-
Venomized world was amazing. I like that. It was
Yeah,
just really annoying to
I
swing
really
in.
don't. Yeah, it was annoying to swing in, but I really don't think that Act 3 was that. The more I think about it, the more I think that it wasn't that bad. That it was just tainted by certain things. I think that's really the only issue I have. Like, genuinely, the only main issue I have is the two suits, because everything else I think can and I think will be fixed, like post game content, or some suits looking a little funny. Because I think they might. Yeah, I think they will fix the Stark suit's webbing. They might
just
even
gotta know
fix the
about it.
name.
But would I? No, you go ahead, Scar. Sorry.
But they also have. What was it? I don't remember.
Okay.
Alright.
One of the issue. Oh my god, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Can you guys
Going
hold
around.
on to your thoughts?
You're
Hal,
one to
that's onto
speak.
you. Hal,
Well,
what's
yeah.
your thought? It's
What's
now
my
into you
thought?
because I forgot.
All right. Well, my thought is that Act 3, now that I'm looking back on it, I feel like it's just negativity bias that I'm feeling, that I'm forgetting how good the rest of the game is, and I'm really honing in on Act 3 as my source of hatred for it. Like Scar said, Act 3 really isn't that bad in the grand scheme of it. It's just the weakest part of this game, and considering this game is so strong, like having the game be like a 10 out of 10 phenomenal experience and then dropping down to like a B tier experience is just like a really stark contrast. But like it's still good.
Yeah.
Like,
I remember. What
I would never not recommend somebody pick up this game and
Oh,
play it and
100%.
enjoy it just because Act 3 happens to exist. Like,
So
over time, I feel like I can learn to enjoy it, as long as in New Game Plus they let you select any suit you want. And they don't like force you to use the suits.
Right.
the only
Um,
other thing that I think that isn't going to be fixed that I am upset about, but it's not like I genuinely think Miles was a massive improvement on almost every front. Tricks, combat, stealth was a massive thing, and even story, because like side missions were like you cared about them instead of just being there. But stealth in this game, even though they added new really cool mechanics, you don't use it. There's no reason to use stealth. They never make you use stealth. There's never like this seems like a really good stealth opportunity. And part of that's just because I think the abilities are just so overpowered.
yeah. Also, did any of you guys remember that camouflage was the thing in this game?
I was just gonna mention that when Scar and I were talking one night, I was like, "Hey, do you remember that Miles can go invisible?" Like, I feel like that is the most underutilized part, like, just thing in this game, is that Miles can go invisible. They never make you do it. They never
Mention
they
it.
never give you anything for it. They give you one upgrade for it after you finish all the Prowler caches, and because I did them so early in my ultimate playthrough, that like damage boost really did help me while doing the Mysteriums. But like other than that, that's the only reason I used camouflage. I went into camouflage, got my one Prowler strike hit, and then immediately canceled it to get the cooldown going. Like camouflage is just so laughably bad, because when you use it in a fight, the boss just goes like,
Yeah,
I know
almost
you are,
every-
Spider. And like they're just like, oh, you tried to use camouflage, you fucking idiot.
Yeah,
Like,
there was
they
a short
literally
I
call
saw.
you out.
there's so many really bad shorts being made. Being like, oh, did you know this that they added in Spider-Man 2? Like, nope, that was in the last game. Like, oh my god, you can, like, 2 suits of Miles have unique finishers in Spider-Man 2. That's so cool. Like, nope, that was last game. Oh my
How about
gosh,
the
if you
cat?
zoom in on the missiles and the programmable matter suit.
Oh,
And the
If
Family
you
Business suit, I believe, has like.
yeah, they
steroids.
didn't actually mention that one having unique animation because that one actually is new. They like, oh my gosh, if you zoom in on the missiles, it will say guaranteed to kill spiders. That was added 5 years ago.
I didn't know about that until I saw that short recently.
But then there's one that's like there's ones that are just straight up like wrong. Like Sandman's the only like enemy in the game that knows that can detect Miles in camouflage because he's
No,
walking on the sand. So since the sand is part of him, it's like no, literally every character, every boss in the game. Like it's sometimes they will literally straight up say, like when you're fighting Peter, he will literally straight up say, "You can't hide from me, Miles."
well, I think it was also because I've seen a theory online that it's either the hive mind or it's just like they have
Well,
thermal vision or something. I
They
don't know.
didn't bring up
Going by
the not working on spider sense thing because like it does, like your spider sense still works on Venom. That could have been a really interesting thing that made the symbiote so much harder.
Yeah, I was thinking.
That would have
when
been
I saw
interesting.
it. But
I didn't think about that.
I mean, if you want to go for the Sandman approach, during the Peter boss fight, you are walking on like bits of symbiote on the ground. So like, I guess if
Which
you
is
want
what I
to
meant
like
with the hive mind.
Dragon Ball level of ass pull, then I suppose you could make a case that Peter would know where he is because he's stepping on the symbiote.
But apparently, a lot of Xbox fans are apparently very upset about this game, mainly because it's so good. But like they're like, oh, like there's so many bugs. Like Starfield would never be this like there's not really that many. I mean, it is a relatively normal amount of bugs for a game that released. I think it could use a little bit more time, but like, I mean, really, like the only bug that's like any sort of like the bug I just did, that's like a normal bug that they wouldn't be able to find. Like, you really
Yeah.
think they thought to test doing an animation while upside down?
That's also a bug that you have to go out of your way to do.
Yeah.
It doesn't
The
just
only
happen to
one
you.
that really is if you have the game open for like 12 hours straight, then the game starts to act funny.
Yeah, like it's been a very long time since I've seen a bug in this game, and that's just because I've been on my ultimate playthrough where I'm not progressing the story, just swinging around with the TASM suit. I've
And not all
experienced
bugs
any
need to be removed. Like, please don't remove the fact that you can free roam as Venom.
That was really funny.
You
Also-
can do the because it's just it's the same body as Miles.
Right, because you can. I kept seeing like his Venom can do the Wakandan salute.
Yeah,
And I
and
just
then
remember seeing a bunch of people making jokes about that.
he can also well, he is black anyway. So if you run
Whatever
the bases as Venom, Miles will say, "That's a home run, baby," or something like that.
That's how we know if they're making a Venom spin-off game, or like Venom in the DLC, is if Venom had a unique line for that.
That'd actually be really funny. But like he has some unique animations that you would never see. Like I don't remember what it was, but he had an animation for something. But back to the the hate that the game's getting. I mean, some of it's really stupid. Like someone was saying that that there were like this was before the game released, but someone was complaining that they're using the web wings to hide the fact that there's not going to be any improvement to web swinging at all, which they were
Doesn't need to be.
flat out wrong. Because
Yeah,
even
it
if it
didn't
was
need to be, and there still was a lot of improvements.
Right,
Like a ton.
People complained about the web swinging animations for Peter. Peter got new web swing animations.
really good animations too.
I mean, the one issue that I have with Peter's animations is that they feel a little bit not as smooth as Miles does. Like Miles feels very weirdly smooth compared to Peter. I don't know if any of you guys realize
No, I
that.
haven't noticed that.
Me neither. I don't play as Miles.
I do.
I wonder why. But no,
I
I
just
mean,
love that he has like an upside down swing animation now.
oh yeah. I'm just so glad that like I went back to to the remastered version of
Oh, you poor
Uh,
soul.
2018 just to test, right? Because I have to see some stuff for
I needed
Nameless.
to go back to 100% complete Spider-Man PS4, so I had to go back not just to remastered, but to PS4, and we had to watch and wait for loading screens.
But no, I mean this web swinging speed is so much
it's
better,
painful.
and then it's very painful. Like I for Nameless, I can't say anything regarding the plans and what's going to be shown in the PS5 suit, but I went back to PS4 just for generalization and stuff, and I was in pain every time I had the web swing. Like, this is so slow, and I click, what is it, triangle for the web wings? I haven't played in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, triangles,
Um,
web wings.
and I'm like, I can't glide. Like, I thought I was gonna hate gliding, and I loved it. I really did.
Yeah, it is really nice.
So, by the way, I don't know if you know this, but you can change the open world music.
Really?
Yeah, after you finish the story,
Yeah.
you can change what act the music plays.
That's dope.
But we can't change the time of day.
Although I don't feel like I'm not hearing. I haven't said to Act 2, but I'm not hearing like the dark Venom music. Is that Act 1, or is it Act 3?
That's Act 3, I think.
Yeah, but like after he gets like the black suit, starts being like really rude with it. What act is that? I
Yeah.
thought that was Act 2.
I'm definitely not in Act 3, and I'm hearing like the dark symbiote music.
Yeah, so that's weird. I don't know.
Might be an audio bug. Oh no, bug.
But I
Um,
know another complaint I heard, well, there's two, was that one, it's set in New York again, which like, what the hell? It's Spider-Man. Where
Wait,
else
what?
is it supposed
Set.
to- Yeah, and then because people were complaining about that with Miles, and even though they kept the same city size, they overhauled the city by making it winter and and changing just so much about the game.
Boo hoo.
I don't know. A lot of people complain
No.
about the city.
Boo hoo.
What?
Be lucky
Oh,
to get a
boo-hoo.
freaking Spider-Man game. Yeah, get a
Yeah,
boo-hoo.
but like they increased the city size and made the city so much more alive. Like, look at this car density. Although I did notice another bug that was really funny.
What, the cars on top of one another?
No, it's really hard to get working. I never noticed that. But if you how do I trigger it? Nope. Yeah, okay. If you get the I need to do it the other way. If you get your webs attached to a car. Oh wait, here I got it. We just gotta wait for this car to leave now.
And now we're gonna be here all day.
Yeah,
The
just
red
give
lights
it a
work
second.
exactly the same as real life is in the game. Whenever you need a red light for something, they never fucking appear.
Am I in the way?
Don't
That
think
could
so.
be.
Drive! It's a green light!
Traffic control.
Oh, god damn it.
And now they're gonna move. Common New York traffic.
Okay, now I have it attached to two cars.
What, do you send the cars flying?
They're beeping. No, you don't. It's just your webs start to bug out in a funny looking way. I think I'm in the way.
Well, they're not gonna run over Spider-Man. Though it is New York. You could make a case for it. I really like that story that Spider-Man just got, like, mortally wounded by just some, like, punk with a gun when he got really old and MJ goes to visit him in the hospital. I really just want that story, but Pete just gets hit by a car.
Okay, I can't get it to work. Basically, wait, I might be able to just pull up my photo mode.
You
There we
have
go.
anything in there?
There. That's what it looks like.
Oh. That's something.
That is something.
But
No,
so,
I mean... No, go
What-
for it.
one other complaint I saw was that the symbiote suit looked I've told Hal this, but it looked too slimy and alive.
Oh no.
Which, if you don't know, the suit all the symbiote suits actually are alive. Well, I mean, obviously, probably the majority of you, I would hopefully assume, know that the symbiote is alive. But I mean, like, the suit in the game actually moves constantly.
Also, Scar, do me a favor while you're in photo mode. Switch to the anti-venom.
Oh god.
Oh, there is actual movement in it.
Yeah.
I saw nothing. The suit feels so dead to me personally.
Look at that. That's mechanical.
The eyes?
Yeah. The eyes are mechanical. For some reason, they even have like the expressive. The eyes aren't moving. Oh wait, no, the eyes are moving.
Right with the post game is the fucking cum tentacles that you have.
Yeah, no, I think this game is. I mean, I'm personally much more of a Spider-Man fan than I am Batman, but they're very close. I personally prefer this game to Arkham Knight, and Arkham Knight had a pretty
I vastly prefer this game to Arkham Knight. People keep comparing this game to Arkham City, but like, I don't know how to tell you this game's better than Arkham City by a pretty devastating margin.
I think Arkham Knight. I don't know, because this is the third game in the Spider-Man trilogy, and Arkham Knight was what, the fourth one because of Origins at that time.
I believe so.
But honestly, for technological advancements, I think these both have such amazing things to show, because all the modes for graphics all have ray tracing.
Yeah.
So for this game, I'm going to specify that.
Can we appreciate real quick the fact that the web shoots out differently if you're wearing a symbiote suit? It will like coil out. It coils out. Look at this. In slow motion, you can see that the web will shoot out in multiple strands and then slowly coil together.
I did not notice that. I just was vibing in web swinging.
The normal suits do not do that. I don't even think the anti-venom suit does that, because I think the anti-venom suit just doesn't use like white symbiote. I think it just uses normal webs. Yeah,
it just uses normal webs.
It just shoots out straight.
Honestly, W Insomniac it's something that's always been well known for its details.
Yeah. Like the wrong flag in Miles' apartment.
Yeah, that was really funny. For whatever third Marvel game that they have, Marvel game, because Wolverine was announced. The earliest I heard, we're getting that in 2024.
Doctor Strange game.
Honestly, I think it's either Doctor Strange or Daredevil. Personally,
how are they gonna make a Daredevil game?
Because, what do you mean, like visually?
He's blind. Yeah, just get here. I know how to make a Daredevil game. It's just called turning off my PS5.
I know how to make a Daredevil game. It's called turning off your monitor and playing Spider-Man.
But yeah. No, like,
speaking of which, there's actually a few things with the street level heroes. One is the fact that the Nelson and Murdoch sign is gone. The sign's there.
Back.
They fixed it.
Back now. Yeah, no.
Oh, really?
That was there on purpose. That was done on purpose.
Yeah, they put it back.
There was a eviction notice on the door.
No, that was. Oh, wait.
There was an eviction notice on the Nelson, like on the same door where it was in the first game, and it's now gone. Like the eviction notice and the sign is back.
Another thing. Wait, when did the sign disappear?
No.
Miles?
No. In this game, the text from the sign is gone.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
And now it's back.
What do you mean now it's back?
They put it back in a patch.
Why? So it was a mistake. Why else would they put it back?
Because I think this is just me either reading too much into it, or
I saw that the director said you'll have to just wait and find out, but he was also flustered when he said that. So I think I think that they made a mistake and he just didn't want to say it. Because why else would they put it back in a patch? It's not like there's a DLC or something that came out. So most likely that was just a mistake.
I don't know. I mean, when I was playing the game, I found that there's a I think, what is it? The foot or the hand
Hand.
Yeah, there's a hand thing in here. Like there's a hideout of the hands in the map. I don't remember what that was, but I remember seeing it while I was playing.
Oh, and did you notice that car crashes can happen?
Yeah.
Like, they'll just be car crashes. Like, I keep thinking it's a crime, but then I swing up to it and find out it's just a normal car crash.
I didn't notice that. That's cool.
Also, the battle damage in this game, so nice.
I wish after a while it would disappear a little bit faster, because I've got to make sure to build enough focus after a fight to make my suit look good to keep swinging. But that's just a little minor annoyance.
Focus was so annoying in this game compared to the first game.
Yeah, they made it a lot harder to get focus and to heal, which I think definitely goes to increase the difficulty of the game. But at the same time, good God.
Yeah, I think they should have tweaked it a little bit. I think it should be like focus should be a little bit more, and then like the focus bars. The fact that we didn't get 2 focus bars off the bat was so. No, did we get 2 focus bars off the bat?
No, it's just 1, and you unlock 2 for a total of 3.
No, but in the first game.
Oh, I think so. I'm not sure.
I don't remember, but I remember like focus was a lot. I don't remember.
Because it was just a lot easier because you could heal without a full focus bar. You have to heal.
Yeah. You have to use the full focus bar to heal now.
Also, I don't know if you guys knew that you could do this, but like I didn't. Mainly because I just forgot that this was a trick that you could even do. But if you do it around like a spire, I can't get up high enough.
I literally just did that.
Are you playing too as well, Hal?
Yeah.
Bruh.
Let me get high enough! Oh my, my web just doesn't want to stick. Stick! Get sticky! I can't get it to work. There we go. Yes.
Dude, I wish we could do like, just like the poses on walls or something. That would be so fun.
I actually haven't looked in the photo mode animations if there's like custom animations on the custom animations if you're on a wall.
I didn't notice any of that. Dude, the classic suit goes so hard in this game.
You can't enable posing on a wall.
Oh, damn.
One other thing is that have you guys noticed the fact that there's actually people in the windows?
Yeah, I noticed that.
So, and not only that, but they depending on where you are, they will be different. Like,
yeah.
Like here, if you're at an office building, they'll be like in offices. If it's in like an apartment building, there'll be apartments. And at Brooklyn Visions, they're dorms.
I noticed at Brooklyn Visions that you can see like the gamers through the windows, and I love that side mission where like Odyssey is talking to you and it's like, epic ponage in action, and I'm like, it's so fucking crazy.
What was I watching? I was watching. Oh yeah, I was watching the Darling in the Franxx, and for some reason the subtitles decided to go elite speak on me, and I don't know why. It's like I was watching one, and like for some reason the subtitles thought I was an idiot, and so there would be like a word that was mildly shut up. There would be a word that was like mildly complex, and then or just like someone would say something that like in a sarcastic way or something like that, and there would be like in parentheses like a description of what the word means. Like whoever did the subtitles thought like everyone watching was an idiot. And it was really funny, especially since the subtitles don't go that far. so it would just break the subtitles because there was too much text on the screen at once.
Also, so this might have just been me, but some of the Spanish was a bit off in this game.
I think that's just you. We don't speak Spanish.
I'll ask Derps once he finishes the game, but the Spanish was a bit off, and I remember hearing like a lot of it was just like might have been pulled from Google, which feels weird. Like I feel like Insomniac wouldn't do that, but some of the Spanish was a little bit off.
So
But that might have just been. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you continue. I thought you were done.
Oh no, basically like it might just be the difference because I know Venezuelan Spanish, and Miles is Puerto Rican, so based off of regional, it might have been different Spanishes, but who knows?
So a
Okay,
few
I'm
other
done.
things. I have a whole list of things. So one, Danica Hart is voiced by Aloy, or Ashley Birch, the same voice actress as Aloy, and Chloe from Life is Strange. If you play those.
Yeah.
But
You really are.
she's probably more famous as Aloy.
Yeah, you really are. Bisexual man, how?
So secondly, apparently the clock towers in this game are locked at the same time that the clock tower got locked at in Amazing Spider-Man 2 when
Gwen died.
Gwen died. I thought that tower that I just teleported to was a clock tower, but it's not. So I don't know where a clock would be in this game, but apparently the clock towers are locked at that time.
Yeah, I heard about that too. That was real. I was like, damn, MJ didn't die. Tisk tisk.
I didn't hear about that. That's fucked up.
So then another thing is Alias Investigations, Jessica Jones's company. It always was like, a little in this franchise. It was always a little rough because it's like a barred window with a piece of cardboard that says Alias Investigations on it. But then in the remaster, it was changed to like homeless need help or something like that. And now it's back to Alias Investigations, I believe. Apparently on the outskirts of Queens, I want to say. I'm not sure if this is correct. But there's an abandoned mansion. Oh, up here, I think it is. I think it's up here. But I'm pretty sure this is the same mansion from the Flame quests. But apparently, a lot of people think this is the abandoned X mansion. Right here.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's used in the Flame quest.
But apparently, a lot of people think this is the X mansion.
Well, I think a lot of people are wrong.
Well, I mean, could be. It's a mansion.
We literally went inside of it. It didn't give me like an X mansion vibe.
True. I don't know what vibe it did give me though. Is there anything out here that would possibly give away what this building is for?
Honestly,
think
it gives
so.
me an asylum vibe.
Yeah, you would know.
It kind of does. Oh wait, hey. I mean, there is an X up here.
Anarchy? Oh, never mind. Thought that looked like the Anarchy.
So, I mean, I suppose it's possible. I guess we'll see. But I don't think there's enough evidence to support that this is the X mansion. I mean, I suppose it's around in the right place. It's a mansion, but it doesn't feel X mansion-y enough. Is there a sign out here?
Did you see the Fantastic Four logo on top of Fisk Tower?
Yeah,
that was like what, being painted
like
or something?
Yeah, it's being painted like it's in progress. Yeah, there's just not enough evidence to support that this is the X mansion. But so then we got the only thing left on my list is to talk about the fact that Game of the Year probably needs to be reworked in general.
Yeah.
Because
100%.
Game of the it's one thing to like compare movies, but like games, I feel like they keep treating it as if it's like they keep treating it as if like it's one thing. Where like a platformer and a story game are very different.
Yeah.
And I also
And,
feel like it
like
doesn't
certain
do good
genres,
indies.
certain genres are never gonna win Game of the Year just because that's how they work.
Yeah.
So it's like maybe they should split it up more into genres because it feels wrong. Because they basically treat Game of the Year as best story pretty much. Like how
Yeah,
often
best story
did
or best AAA game.
even that, like, last year was really the straw that broke the camel's back for me with Game of the Year. Like, God of War winning like 27 fucking awards except Game of the Year. Like, no, something's not right.
That felt
about
disrespectful.
Yeah, like it just did not feel right. And even just looking at it, like looking at Elden Ring and looking at God of War, I'm not saying like one game is better than the other, but I am. But like God of War had a significantly better story and significantly more like polished gameplay than Elden Ring, in my opinion. So I definitely feel like it should have won, considering it won like every other award that it possibly could have. Just something didn't feel right about it, and that really like irked me about the Game Awards and made me not want to watch this year. But considering Spider-Man will be there and Baldur's Gate will be there, I suppose I'll watch it. But
I mean,
it just really pissed me off.
I don't know. For me, I definitely agree with Scar. Like, it needs to be set off of genres and stuff like that, because
Yeah.
while Elden Ring had more spectacle, right? God of War Ragnarok was probably one of my all-time favorite games, and is on par with Red Dead Redemption 2. I know Hal hates Red Dead Redemption 2, and I want to make it live on the podcast that he hates it.
Listen, man, if I wanted to play a boring ass game, then I could load up any other game.
I 100% believe that Spider-Man will win. 100%, without a shadow of a doubt. Spider-Man will win a Game of the Year. But not the Game Awards Game of the Year. And probably not the Golden Joystick Game of the Year. But it will win Game of the Year. Just like Horizon Zero Dawn won a bunch of Game of the Year awards, but it didn't win the big ones because I'm pretty sure it came out the same year as like really heavy hitter. Which is like, that happens a lot to games. Where you'll have like a really good game release, but like there's so many other good games that release.
Yeah. It just sucks when there's like a game that you feel like really should deserve that recognition, but then just gets sniped by like a Nintendo game. Which, like, I bet there's a very good chance that Game of the Year this year is Tears of the Kingdom, which Tears of the Kingdom, from what I hear, is a good game, but it definitely doesn't deserve it in the face of Baldur's Gate 3 and Spider-Man. Like, no shot.
I really think that one thing that I really hope that they add, which I'm not sure if they will, if they might add it with DLC, but I don't know, is just classic. Like, instead of having always like the legs or the tendrils, I hope they add like a more classic ability selection and movement selection for Peter.
I've been talking about this for a while, like having a Shattered Dimensions style web-based moveset for Peter, and just having like the fucking like traversal ones just be the jump replaced with like shooting two webs and launching yourself upwards, and the same for the triangle one where you just like propel yourself forward with two webs. Like, it wouldn't make exactly the most sense with physics, but this is fucking Spider-Man.
Oh, and by the way,
it never makes sense with physics.
There is something that you can do pretty cool if you change your
shortcut.
You could do a web zip power jump.
It's just already a charged charge jump already, just by doing one of the mouse.
Oh, that's cool.
It almost looks like it's supposed to be in the game.
I keep hearing that. I think it's really funny because they coded it to be like that already. Because if it's in the shortcut, then it's already charged. I feel like that's pre-coded.
Yeah, but it looks like it should be like a hotkey that you don't need to like maybe if you double tap X.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Launch, it instead of sending you forwards, it sends you up. Because it looks like it's supposed, like it looks so natural that it should be a default selection that you can use. Because I'm not gonna use this, even though it seems really cool, because I prefer having the slow time. On it. And the launch photo mode. Does anyone else have anything to talk about?
I think we about covered it for me. This
Yeah, I
is
mean,
like one of my favorite. This is my favorite game of all time. It usurped PS4 as my favorite game of all time and knocked PS4 completely out of my top 10 after I reopened it because good fucking god. But I've really enjoyed this game, and as much I feel like we were all a little critical of this game, but like it is a fantastic game, and
It
it is
is.
absolutely worth your money, and it is just like the best Spider-Man has ever been, really.
and I'm really happy with how amazing these set pieces were compared to the first game.
Yeah.
Because, oh my god, if you have not played this game and you have not seen anything spoiler based, I mean, you wouldn't be on this video and you wouldn't be at this point already. But
That's true.
the set pieces in this game were fucking spectacular. So
There's a clock.
I'm to see Gwen die. Come on, Scar, be a faster.
It's Gwen die o'clock.
Then also, there's a lot of like really well hidden things where like
Yeah.
a lot of people wouldn't find it. Like for instance, this, which I haven't actually tried being here as Miles yet. So let's do that.
I
Get
love
up.
that in the runtime.
Wake up. Wake up,
You need to
sleepyhead.
wake up, Miles. You need to wake up.
Wake up.
He's got the evolve suit on, like, get this shit off me! He's just trying to peel it off. You need to wake up, Miles. The suit isn't real. I'm really gonna hate that now. Time for Miles Morales original. One of
He said it in the first game.
Okay, apparently I can't interact with this for some reason. Oh wait, no, it's that my HUD's off.
Oh, I didn't even know there was an interaction with it. That's cool.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it just plays the same dialogue as Jeff's grave.
Oh.
Oh. Alright, well.
Thank you for
Goodbye.
watching, guys.
Oh,
Yeah, hope you enjoy this spoiler cast, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah. Great talk, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.